Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Two Brothers channel. I'm one brother.
Hello, everybody, and I'm the second brother. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Two Brothers. We have an episode for you. And I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Phil, back to you.
Two brothers. Tonight we have this topic for you. It's an amazing topic. And this topic, we're going to call this one, Don't Play Yourself. Don't play yourself. Now, this topic is for those people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. If you're still dilly-dallying, I want to succeed, but I may not, my actions might not match my profession. I'm lukewarm. I say I'm going to show up, then I don't show up. You know, if you're one of those, then don't worry. Just put this episode aside for now. This episode is for those people that are saying, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Mr. Phil, Mr. Lea, I am sick and tired of the state I'm in. I'm sick and tired of the way things are for me. Forget the country. Forget the world. Let's look at me, my own affair right now. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. This topic will be for you. Because we're really talking to you. Don't play yourself. Because what's the point of us telling you don't play yourself and you're still dilly-dallying? That's why I started with that. Okay. So when we say don't play yourself, what do we mean? We mean we've been in instances. I'll give you a very quick story. When I got to London, the first thing they showed me was to go and sign on. Sign on means there is a weekly check that the government of the UK gives to you if you don't have a job. When I got to, they call it O Baba. Yoruba call it O Baba. I went to sign on. I went to collect my own. And you see, many years later, I was reading in a book, and the book encouraged me. And the book basically told me, said, if you're signing on and you're just collecting free money, you're playing yourself. Because that free money that you're getting is blocking you from progress. Because while you're getting that free money, they will not give you that free money if you've got a job. So because you don't want to stop getting that free money, you will not go and look for a job too tough. You'll be pretending you're looking for a job. But what you're doing is you're playing yourself because the job will pay you 5-6 times more. And you will have the feeling of accomplishment in that job that you will never get from this free money. Mr. Kanleye, honestly, I did the unthinkable. I decided I was going to stop it for no reason. I went to, honestly, from reading the book, I went to the office and I said, I don't want these checks anymore. And they said, why? I said, I just don't want it. And it was a conscious decision. And I looked at myself and said, you're saying no to free money, but I knew that I needed to make that break, cut the umbilical cord of dependency on the UK government. So I did it. And do you know, from then on, I've never needed for money. When I was on that thing, I always needed for money. I never looked for opportunity when I was on that thing. I'll call it that thing. I never looked for opportunity. I was always pretending to look for opportunities. But once I got off it, I took looking for opportunities very seriously. So much so that when it got to your turn, Mr. Clay, I told you not to go near that thing. And because of that, to today, you can tell people with your own mouth, when I give you a chance to speak now, that you've never needed to sign on your life. And dare I say, you have done way better than in short, you're doing very well. Let's just put it that way. Mr. Clay.
No, it's amazing how you say that you consciously stopped going to collect gyro.
Yeah. I consciously stopped myself on my decision. The government did not say they will not. They even asked me why. I said no, I just don't want it anymore. Mr. Clay, continue, please.
And this is something that you were advised to go and collect.
Yeah.
It's not like you woke up one day and you wanted to go. They told you, go and collect it. It's yours, or better go and collect it. So you were told to go there. You were going there, collecting it, and then you read in a book that said, listen, you're shortchanging yourself.
Yes.
You're actually limiting yourself by going, collecting this thing. And you looked around you, saw the people that were encouraging you to go and collect it. So weighed everything up, and you said, no, I'm going to stop. I'm going to take this book over what I'm seeing, what I'm being told. Now, what that tells you is that you had the commitment, the seriousness about you developing yourself, you going for your goals and your dreams, you knowing that, listen, if it is to be, it is up to me. And if it's up to me, it is going to be. Now, when it was my turn, and you told me don't go near it, I was like, oh, why? Why now? Everybody's getting it, it's legal. What's going on? Why, when it's my turn? No, you can't go for it. But you said, what you said to me at the time was that, it would do you more harm than good. Stay away from me. You don't need it. So it was basically like drugs, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Before you go on, let me tell you a quick story. Because I was collecting it then, I qualified for housing benefits as well. And because of that, I was assigned a room in a house that was paying for my housing benefits, for my rent. And I saw how people that were on this thing, their lifestyle, they don't have a job. That's what they relied on. Irish people were in the house with me. English people were in the house with me. That's where I met Lawrence. They started having children, have their wife in the room with them. When they're doing the business at night, you're hearing hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha. And you look at them and they've been on that thing for 21 years. But because they've been collecting, so I could see it play out that this is your future, man. If you don't get off this thing, you're going to find a woman that will stay in the same room with you. You're going to have kids in the same room because they will increase the check a little bit more when you have a woman, a little bit more when you have a child, but it's still keeping you in that lifestyle. And what does the government get in return? When it's time for you to vote, you vote for them. You vote for the government that is making you shortchange yourself. So that is one of the stories that I didn't even tell you then. That's why I told you it is not good for you, Mr. Clay.
Wow. Well, I came to visit you, so I saw some of those elements. at play.
Okay.
And I used to always think like, how, do people live like this? 3 or 4 different families in one house and people sharing rooms. And it was quite a scary experience actually, because it just felt like you were very exposed, but you you kind of just made you kind of like was living the life.
Mr. Clay, that is one of the good things about what the universe has given me. I live the life anywhere I find myself. That's one of my strengths.
Indeed.
I will live the life in a mud hut that I will live in Buckingham Palace. Same.
Definitely.
Carry on, Mr. Clay.
So change, so you said stay away from it, and it was like drugs. Stay away from it. Like you said, tell somebody to stay away from drugs. So like stay away from it. And I never collected it once, and I haven't not having tasted it or not having wanted it. I've never looked back. And on top of that, I've never even went to register for, to get a flat, the council flat. I've never been on the register. I've always bought a house, or it's always been, things that our community use as the first basis. Most of the people in our community don't have their own house that they buy. They tend to live in a council flat. Now you don't get to hear about all of this because London is, everyone is here, London is here, right? So you don't get to hear that, when you get off the boat and the door opens and you meet your family, they're not where you expect them to be. You just feel like, Lo is here, you guys are here. What's going on? So, but then it's relative, right? Because they say, well, back home in Nigeria, things are even worse, aren't they? So, but the thing that you never run away from, is your own personal development, your own journey, your own empowerment, your own. Like Jim Rohn says, I got some people together and I say, I'll make them successful even if you killed me. If you kill me, I'll make them successful. We're all gonna be rich, all of us. And I'll make sure nobody is left behind. I'll make you all successful even if you killed me. And then this, and then he finishes off with like, I almost died.
I almost died because then you now realize that you cannot make people successful. Otherwise, you will die.
They will bury you. Gladly bury you. And they'll be like, yeah, here's the guy that tried to make me successful. Look at him now, he's dead. And they will live on with their life. They will just carry on. So, and it's something that is quite, I need to really even develop myself in that area. Because I have this love and compassion for people so much that, I just want the best for them, even more than they want for themselves. And in a lot of ways, you have to learn to meet people where they're at and allow them room to grow.
And that is very dangerous. Mr. Clay, I'm not looking to cut you. Hold that thought, yeah, please. Because I think this is a great place to segue into saying that is a very dangerous place. However, that's why I started this recording by saying that this is for those people that are willing to move on into their success, willing to do what it takes for their success. That's why we told you the story of where we started from. Okay. Now, last week we did the video about the tribute to our mentors. Now, do you think our mentors are looking at us now and you tell their mentors, oh, you know, Mr. Phil is reading? Our mentor will say, of course, Mr. Phil is reading. You say, you know, Mr. Claire is reading. You know, they're really committed to personal development. Our mentor will say, of course, you can see it all over them. Look at the video they made. Now, the reason why I said that is that some of you, this is why we say don't play yourself, is that we tell you to get to develop yourself, your people skills, your interpersonal skills, your personal development. And some of you be like, how will Mr. Claire know I'm not reading? How will Mr. Phil know I'm not reading? They're not here. Ladies and gentlemen, it can be seen all over you. The way you talk, honestly, from week to week, if you've not read that week, what will come out of your mouth will betray you. Let me repeat what I said. Whether you like it or not, what you come out of your mouth will betray you.
Yeah, all the time.
If you say, you read, and you be like, I've read. Mr. Phil can't see that I've not read. Mr. Claire cannot, because if you read, what will come out of you will be something developed. It will not be, oh, they took light, oh, Nigeria is completely, or Africa is completely dead, or UK, my situation in UK, in America, wherever. Because another thing that people don't realize is this: wherever you go, you're there. Let me repeat that. Wherever you go, you're there. Some people did not get what I said there. Mr. Gale got it. Wherever you go, you are there. So if you're a failure in Nigeria, and you think you're going to be a failure you think you're going to be a success in UK or America, you got something else coming for you. The only way you will succeed, you will only succeed to the level of how much you're willing to develop when you come to the UK. Let me give you an example very quickly. You come to the UK, you think you're coming to work in an office. Are you kidding me? The moment they will see you, they'll see how you're talking, they'll give you a broom. I cleaned when I got to the UK. The reason why Mr. Claire did not clean was because by the time Mr. Claire got to, I had already done all those jobs, and I had already worked with him. That when they saw him, they didn't need to give him broom. But where I was coming from, when I got here, I was completely unprepared, completely unskilled. They gave me broom. Go and sweep that place. Go and mop that place. Go and wash that toilet. Go and sweep that street. You think you're coming from Nigeria to UK and that's you just come, you're gonna be where Mr. Phil. Honestly, some of you, they will slam the door in your face. Mr. Phil will walk in and they'll say, you be like, racism. It's not racism, you're not developed. It's simple as that. Because by the time, look, we got a new manager layer in the job that I've got. And this manager met me first, and do you know what? He went through all the stuff. When he came back to me, he said, I can tell you're developed. That's what he said. Because when he spoke to everybody and came back to me, he saw the difference. So what we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, don't play yourself. Invest in yourself. Another thing you have to understand again is this. Let's just clear this thing out that, oh, Mr. Phil cannot tell what I'm reading. Mr. Claire cannot tell what I'm reading. Guess who can tell whether you're reading? You. You can tell whether you're reading or not. And you don't know that you are the one that matters the most.
Because at the end of the day, whether you read or not, doesn't really affect me. Doesn't affect Mr. Phil. Okay, maybe it might affect us that, okay, we know you and we know that you're not maximizing your potential, right? But the person that will affect the most, I guarantee you, the person that it will affect the most, guess who that person is? check in the mirror. That is the person that it would affect the most. 100% guaranteed that is the person who will affect the most. And you know why it will affect you the most? Because you are the one that is living your life. It's your life. It's not my life. It's your life. So successes, failures, you will have to feel the brunt of it, the most of it. So you will be the one that it will affect the most. Now, you could be like, okay, because you want to be around me, or because, okay, let's put it this way. Let me just be blunt with you. Because sometimes we're hiding behind one finger, as Mr. Phil always says,
You can't see me. You can't see me. Why? I'm behind this finger. You can't see me. Is it not you that I'm looking at? No. You can't see me. Please, I can continue.
So when you're hiding behind one finger, and you're thinking, yeah, definitely can't see me. we're all pretending like we can't see you.
Where is he? Where is she? Where is she?
Let me tell you a little secret. We're all pretending we can't see you. We can see you. We can see you. We both eyes. Now we one eye. We both eyes. You can see you. So trust me. Because you want to be around us, or we want us to be talking to you, you might pretend like, let me say what they would like to hear me say. And maybe it's just like me and Mr. Phil now. I don't have to pretend, like, oh, maybe because I want to be around Mr. Phil, let me sound very intellectual today. Let me try and sound deep. Then he will then, respect me.
Oh, we were there once, but we're no longer there because we moved on. We moved on.
Yeah. And it takes one to know one, because we've been there. We've experienced it. We know what that looks like.
So you can't fake it with us. When you're reading, we know. When you're developing yourselves, we know. When you're not developing yourself, and again, because we're dealing with a lot of people in Africa, they come with so many tricks, thinking that, how many times is someone going to need hospital bill payments? How many times is someone going to need rent to help me? How many times? So instead of you actually developing yourselves, you're developing yourself in coming up with schemes that are not sustainable. Schemes that do not develop you. Again, let me quickly go into this. Look,
schemes that will just expose your level.
Thank you.
Who you really are. Because, okay, you can scam me for 1 year. You can scam me for 2 years. You can scam me for 3 years. For 4, 5, 6 years? Come on. Hello? Can you scam you? Can you scam you for 4 years? Let me ask you. Can you scam yourself? After a while, you feel like, I'm a joker. I know I'm a joker. Because I'm a joker. I've been joking myself, I've been pretending to read for how many years now? I can't read, but I'm pretending to read. After a while, you know that you can't read. Is that why
I'm a graduate. I'm a graduate.
I'm a graduate at work.
I'm a graduate.
I'm a manager at my work, and this and that, but you still can't read. And there's people like that in this world that still can't read, but they've managed to get around, and But the bottom line is, wouldn't it just be easy to learn to read? And then you don't have to stop pretending not to be able to read. You just know to read.
Okay, so, let me, because I want to put this element in, and I want us to round up here. One of the things is this. Look, to generate income, a lot of us want to generate income from Nigeria. So we get calls from people in Nigeria, oh, help me with this, oh, help me with that, oh, help me with this. Okay. Now, one of the things that you have to understand is this, okay? The simple formula is simply this. Find the need and fulfill the need. One, you will get paid. Let me repeat that. Find the need, fulfill the need, you will get paid. Now, very quickly, the greatest thing that I can do for my family, a little bit of this was shown in the story that we told you about Mr. Clay. The greatest way I show love to my family is empowering them not to need me. Let me repeat that. The greatest love I show my children, my family, people I love, friends, acquaintances that I love, is empowering them not to need me to dash them money. Not to need me to give them, rely on me for, you understand what I'm saying? And let me explain. Let me explain. Remember, this video is for those people that are ready. If you're not ready, don't worry. But if you're ready, that's why we're telling you the secrets. Now, listen to what Mr. Clay said. He said that when it was his turn to go, I told him the truth. I said, don't let me see you there. And because he had faith in what I told him, he has just told you he's never even had to sign on, and he's never even had to go for a council flat. He bought his own house. The moment he went from nothing to buying his own house, he skipped steps that other people will go through for years before they even sniff buying their own house. Why? Because he invested in himself. Yeah. Now, he was ready to do the work. Now, why I say that, so that's me empowering him. Mr. Clay has never needed to come and ask me, oh, Mr. Phil, can you help me pay my rent? There is no, sometimes we kind of make it even look like it is honorable to be needy. No, it's disgraceful. Let me explain. Let me explain. You see, to be honest, one of the things I'm proud most about my children right now is that my children don't ask me for money. What they ask me, because that's how I brought them up, is, Dad, what do you need done? And how much are you willing to pay for it? Don't get me wrong, I spend money on my children. They know that it's me treating them. Me treating them is different from me just giving them, just dashing them money. Because I have created a culture of them earning money. To the point that when my son wants to buy shoes, we just come and meet me and say, Dad, I'll just get a phone call. Be like, yeah, Dad, can I have 40 pounds from my kitty, please? He buys his shoe. You know why? Because that kitty is something that is built up by doing tasks that I've given him. He knows that if he does X, Y, and Z, he will get 10 pounds. So and he saves it. Now, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I've now realized that system, I need to even take it to another level. So next month, they know they're coming to me next month, and we're going online, Mr. Clay. We're going online, and we're going to investigate every way that they can make pounds online. If it's survey, if it is watching adverts, if it is recommending things, you understand what I'm saying? These boys are excited, Mr. Clay. They're excited, they can't wait. They're like, now their sister has graduated. Their sister is on our level now. What is their sister? Their sister basically, these same books that we're saying read, that's what she read. And she learned how to make things happen out of nothing by going on the streets. We share that story. Anything happens to me now, ladies and gentlemen, my children are going to be okay. No amount of money I leave for them can replace that. Mr. Clay, let me let you say a few words.
That's very powerful. That's very powerful. And it's I tell you what, right? this we started this with an episode of Two Brothers Too Deep, which you guys,
They're not ready for.
I don't think you might be ready for that yet. To be honest with you, because it's deep. But I think for those that are interested, Mr. Phil, maybe you should put a link in there.
No. Sorry, people. No. Too deep. No. Too deep will be you have to qualify for too deep. And to be honest, you have to be at least level 3 in Gift Genius to be exposed to too deep, to too deep. You have to be level 3 in Gift Genius to be exposed to too deep. Because again, I know Mr. Clare's heart. Mr. Clare wants to give you the good stuff. But sometimes the good stuff is so good that you got to puke.
Yep.
It will do you more harm than good. So you definitely need to qualify to get that information, Mr. Clare.
Yeah, so you got that to look forward to when you get to when you qualify for it.
Easy.
Because when it comes to the universe that we live in, there is so much to enjoy. Let me use that word, enjoy. Especially when you have the right kind of attitude and mindset. So let me just round up by encouraging you to know that as you develop yourself, you're developing yourself for your own good and also for the collective good. But most importantly for your own good. Right. So I look forward to seeing you at the top. Because that's where we hang.
We're not running up. We still got about 10 minutes.
We still have got about 10 minutes. Yeah. Good. So, but I do, because when I see you at the top, what do I mean by the top? I'm talking about when you go to travel, you don't do economy. That's what I mean by the top. It's funny because I had this experience. I went to the airport, people brought me to the airport, and everybody's like, yeah. We're traveling. And I was flying from Nigeria to the UK. And when you're traveling in Nigeria, everything is a bit chaotic at the airport. So we got to the line, people were bam, 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 the line was already filled. And I went straight to the fast track, and everybody's just like, nobody said anything. That's the funny thing. People.
They're like, has this guy missed road?
People rather die than say anything. They will just stand there, And then when I checked in and everything, I was like, nobody in front of me checked it. And you have to do that for yourself. You're worth it. You're worth it.
You owe that to yourself.
How can you be stuck? You're already stressed that you're traveling, and then you're not even enjoying the experience. You need to be your own best friend. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to be like, okay, I'm enjoying me because I'm my own best friend. Because that's one thing that, we say a lot, but we don't really say it. We don't really mean it when we say it. Be your own best friend. Do things that you would do to your best friend, to yourself. Treat yourself. Look after yourself. And personal development is the best treat you can give to yourself. Because I go into a meeting and I'm like, hello, good morning, how's everybody? Hello. And everybody's like, oh, what did you have this morning?
And again,
it starts the meeting off here.
Yeah, but sorry, I have to
Go on, Mr. Phil. Go on, Mr. Phil.
Sorry, I have to cut in. Just sorry for 1 minute. Is because I want to paint the picture. Because when you say you go into the meeting, into that meeting, is it all black people?
No.
Okay. How many? Okay, so what percentage of them are black?
Maybe 1%.
1%. So that means that you got white people, you got Indian people, you got Chinese people, and you, Mr. Kinleye, the exception on the rule. You bring the energy high, and everyone's like, whoa! Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And
Please carry on.
You have to, because, when you have a meeting because there's a problem, right? You don't have a meeting to celebrate your pay rise. You have a meeting because there's an issue and the people are looking to sort that issue. So if you start the meeting here, where can you go? You can only go there, But if you start the meeting here, hey, there's a lot of room. So I'm always bringing it back up here again. Okay, hello. Okay, we have issues. Exciting, guys. There's issues in the room, This is exciting. That means we can actually get to fix some stuff this morning, And everybody's like, I guess so. It's like...
All right, before we go, sorry, Mr. Clay. I just want to so you see, Mr. Clay, what Mr. Clay has done there is that he realizes that to solve problems, you need to bring the energy high. Okay, so let's bring the energy high. Look, in Nigeria right now, in Africa right now, you need to see yourself as in a place where don't let the environment determine what you are able to do. As a matter of fact, I know some of you don't get this, but one day you will get this. Right now in Nigeria, what's today? Today is the 20th of May, 2021. No one in Nigeria should be living under the Nigerian economic situation. Let me repeat that. No one in Nigeria should be living under the Nigerian economic situation. The only issue is that you all, unfortunately, only look for dash money. You only look for people to dash you money. But let me now show you. Look, Mr. Clare gave you the story of me going on the streets of London and speaking to mortgage brokers and saying, look, I will bring business to you. Pay me only when I bring business to you, okay? Please, please, please don't play yourself by saying, oh, it only works in London. Oh, this only works in London. That doesn't, it will not work here. It will not work here. Honestly, we have proven it. We've come to Nigeria and we've done similar things. As a matter of fact, we are even doing similar things and we're going to even hopefully start similar things in Nigeria, where Nigerians are generating cash flow by earning. Move your mindset, just like I had to move my mindset from the beginning of this video, from getting free money from the government in the UK. I moved my mindset and I stopped cold turkey. You guys need to stop cold turkey from dash money to earn money. That is why I don't dash my children money. I don't dash them money. I make them earn money. And because of that, that set them up. Honestly, they will never have to even, it's not in their reality to go and sign on and get free money. It's not in their reality. They're just used to, okay, what? So again, that sets you up. Just like Mr. Clare set Mr. Clare up, that Mr. Clare basically went from nothing to buying his own house. So right now, you're in Africa, I don't care, you're black anywhere in the world, move your mentality from dash money to earn money, okay? Understand that the wealth in the UK is there to you now. There's no bank account in Nigeria that I cannot reach right now. You're not listening, you're not hearing. There's no bank account in Nigeria that I cannot reach. So that means that the only disconnect is that you're not bringing anything of value to the people around the world. If you bring something of value, they will pay for it. I could think of examples. I could think of, look, and the reason why I don't like giving examples is because if I give examples, it's almost like I'm robbing you of the pleasure of you designing your own solutions. Well, I'll give you some. I'll give you maybe two. And not that I can't give you more, but I don't want to say it so that I don't rob you. I hope I'm making sense, Mr. Clay.
Yep.
Okay. So here's an example now. Most people in the UK, they have Facebook, they have Instagram, they have WhatsApp. Honestly, I always ask myself, why aren't people in Nigeria doing beautiful profile displays for people where they just send them? Mr. Clay, did you see my profile display on my WhatsApp? The one that I put color behind.
Yeah.
If someone did that to you for your profile and did that for your nice one for your YouTube, for your Facebook, for your, and all that was done on mobile apps, Mr. Clay, how much would you pay for that? If you like that? Will you pay at least £5 for that?
Most definitely. It's not even just, it's not even the pro, it's like your online image, your full image. Somebody doing a full image for you.
Online full image. And they can manage that for you. And all they can do that is just from their mobile phone. I've always wondered why Nigerians are not doing that. It's almost like there's money sitting there. Look, I just asked Mr. Clay, I said, will you pay £5 for that? Mr. Clay said, full image. A lot of you missed what happened there. I said, Mr. Clay, will you pay £5 for your image? And he said, the full image. Again, you missed the point. What happened there? I said £5. Mr. Clay just increased it to £200. Is that not what you just done?
Yeah.
You guys didn't get it. I was doing it small, but Mr. Clay said, well, you will do it big and pay big. Why pay small? What's £5? Again, I wonder why Nigerians are not doing that. But because instead of their focus is not there, their focus is, oh, what can I tell that guy in London that will make him give me money? Oh, I broke my leg. I need money for medicine. Oh, my grandmother died. Oh, I have this thing coming on. Oh, I have an operation. Oh, and your focus, you're like me getting free money from the government, and it's locking you in a cycle of poverty. Instead of you saying, you know what, let me leave all that crap. Let me come up with solutions that people are willing to pay for. And guess what? There's so many people in London, they have money that they don't know what to do with, but you're disconnected. And the connection that you're looking for is you coming up with a solution to what they will pay for. So again, what does that mean? Look at your life now. Whatever you're paying for is a solution someone is providing for you. If you're buying food, that solution is someone has solved the problem of you not needing to cook for yourself. That's why you're paying for that food. If you're paying for Baba, it's because someone is solving the problem of you not needing to do it yourself. Anything that you're paying for is because they're solving a problem for you. Why do you think it's different for you to earn money? Why do you think it's different for you? Wherever you are in the world, because now all the banks in the world are connected. If I want to pay someone in Nigeria right now, it takes 2 minutes maximum. And it's easier. The money is here. Guess what you have over there? Time and resources. Am I making sense at all, Mr. Clay?
Well, you are. But again, I think this is too deep for them.
Oh, wow. Well, my children get it. But then again, people will say, oh, those are your children. Those are your children.
Hey. So, but they need to rewind and listen to it over and over again.
Over and over again. And we are not going to look, we intend to build this library. We intend to build this community because we know that a few that choose will emerge. And this train is unstoppable. This train is going. It's going to change some people's lives. We're not looking to change everybody's life. We're just looking to change a handful, one or two. If you're that one, get ready for an amazing future. Mr. Clay, let's round up.
That's it. Come on the journey. You need it more than we do. And I'll see you at the top.
Okay. Now, for those people that are thinking that the price of success is hard and expensive, wait till you get the bill for failure and regret. Again, let me repeat. If you think the price of success is hard and expensive, wait till you get the bill for failure and regret. Let that not be you getting that bill for regret and failure. On that note, speak to you all next time. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Bye, everybody. See you next time.